Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 4, Episode 12. So let's get to it, shall we? Didn't I tell you guys what was going to happen with that damn Kirk and Rasheeda bullshit? The shit was so fucking predictable. So, you know, Rasheeda and Erica, they bang and they go inside. And Ashley's just like, what are you doing here? I can't believe you here. Okay, her damn girlfriend come out the back. We didn't see the lesbian twist to it. However, we already knew that Kirk wasn't going to be in that fucking room. Ashley said she been with this girl. What was the girl's name? You got Jamie. She said she been with old girl for 2 years. Now, they didn't neglected to tell us that the bitch was gay. And I guess they needed to add something to the mix, so Mona sat down and was like, bitch, you gonna be gay now. But yeah, you know, Jamie come out the bathroom, she's just like, what's going on here? Like, I'm confused, I don't know what's going on. She confused, you know. And Ashley is just like, she thinks that I'm here with Kirk and all of that. And then Jamie was like, bitch, don't nobody want that nigga but you. Rasheeda looks stupid. She trying to go off on Ashley. It's just like, why you, girl? She say she sent Erica downstairs though, because like I say, Erica looked like she just only there just for, you know, a good kiki. And that's usually what haters are good for. It's just a goddamn kiki, okay? So she send her downstairs to the lobby and then she goes to Kirk's room. And I don't know what she go down there for. He's just like, what you doing here? She was just like, well, I just went down to your girl's room and I thought you was in her room with her. And he was just laughing like, oh, so you thought that I was messing around? I'm listening to music in here, okay? So yeah, just stupid. Kirk was turned on by the fact that, you know, Rasheeda pulled the hood rat card and went out and looked like she was gonna try to fuck Ashley up. And I said, so what the nigga really want is some damn ghetto ass bitch. You know, that means that she loved me. Like, I was kind of like, wow, you really feeling it. So anyway, that's that. So now, you know, Rasheeda, she's trying to be a team player. I guess supposedly she feels bad for what she said and did to Ashley. So she tells Kirk that she will go and supervise this photo shoot that Ashley's supposed to be having. Okay, you guys, and then after the damn photo shoot, now, no, let me just say on side note, that Rasheeda been looking right all this fucking season. We can talk about Rasheeda, but that bitch be looking good. Hair be done, makeup is right. I was looking at her, I was like, that girl is really beautiful. It's just a fucking shame. I hate when we got to really have a problem with somebody that's really pretty. It don't work right in my fucking head, you guys. That's why I said in real life, you know, maybe me and Rasheeda could be friends, but yeah, on this show, it just is just the most ridiculous fool of fuck who niggotry. But yeah, that Rasheeda, that bitch be right. But anyway, she's talking to Ashley. They both come to terms and say that, you know, they both been tripping, saying shit to each other they shouldn't say and do. Excuse me, y'all. That burp been trying to come. She apologizes to Ashley for saying that the shit that she did. Ashley apologized for her for, you know, not telling her that she liked to be with women. Okay, she likes to put the face in the place, and that she ain't trying to fuck around with Kirk and his old nappy ass pubic hairs. So, you know, they decide that they gonna be friends now. And then, you guys, we get the sad music and we find out that Ashley doesn't really have any women role models in her life because, you know, her mom killed herself 5 years ago, and you know, she just doesn't know how to cultivate female friendships because shit, I guess, she's been through a lot of shit in her life. And I'll just like, all right, Mona. Now, if I was a betting woman, I would say that you was exploiting this child's mama's suicide for fucking TV ratings. But I'm gonna let that shit pass. But all of a sudden, it's mighty convenient that you guys pull out this damn suicide thing. Like, yeah. Now, the bitch been crazy all this time. Now, all of a sudden, her mama done killed her. Look, if Kirk and Rasheeda like it, I love it, okay? I guess Ashley and Kirk and Rasheeda is all one big family now. Scrappy says that the love floating through the air between Mom Dukes and Ernest has got him to thinking. He been with Bambi all this time. He done gave her a promise ring. She been wearing that shit proud. And it's got him feeling like the same as Ernest. It's time to step the game up. He sit down, you know, real puffy like. I was like, that nigga, no, he just a buff arena, just swole with no definition. But he sits down with Bambi, and I like their relationship. It just seems like Scrappy is finally getting a little bit more mature. And Hater like Bambi, as you guys know, I like Bambi because she is, you know, West Coast affiliated for sure. But I think that Bambi has a lot to do with Scrappy's maturing. And as much as people wanted Erica and Scrappy to be together, Erica and Scrappy both are too immature. They bring out the worst in each other. It wasn't gonna work with him, and he needed somebody like a Bambi to calm his ass the motherfuck down and just tell him, like, you need to fix this shit with your baby mama, okay? Because Scrappy ends up giving her a key. It looked like he was gonna ask her to marry him. He got the damn key in a box, same size of like a ring, but it's the key to the house. And Bambi was just like, well, nigga, if we gonna be together like this, like, you gonna have to work this shit out with your baby moms. I know she don't like me, okay, but I'm going to be in your house. Okay, that means I'm going to be around your child more. Y'all need to get that shit together. Be the more mature of the two. It don't need to be all this. Okay. Pac-Man. He was just like, you right. Okay, I ain't gonna kiss nobody's ass. But, you know, you fixing to be in the piznai. Okay, that's the pad. I'm gonna go over there and see if I can work shit out with my baby mama. So, he go over there to Erica. When Erica just puts the regular thinking cap on, then she is bearable. So, she gets out there and talk to him, and she still want her money. He was like, look, let's let the lawyers handle it. This whole thing with the child support, we had really got to go to court and shit. Let's let them handle it, agree on whatever we gonna agree on, and move on from there. We ain't got to be doing all this fighting, okay? And Erica agrees. And I was like, see how easy that is? See how we ain't got to be going through all of this shade and yelling and arguing and threats and promises and all of that. And then I thought it was very ironic when Erica was just like, oh, look at you. You didn't grow up. Like, what done got in you that you want to come over here and talk reasonably? I wanted to say Bambi got into him. Okay, the bitch that you don't like, you ought to be glad that he's with her, because she brings some fucking, you know, some calm and some damn common sense to his ass. Okay, so you benefiting from Bambi. So Baby Nee say that she misses Jock with all her heart, but she's still not ready. Jock, on the other hand, has decided that, you know what, he wants to make this shit work with Baby Nee. This is the woman for him. So he done went and got a damn divorce decree. Now, I don't know what this means. I don't know if we just have started the paperwork or if he indeed has completed his divorce. After you've been married 13 years, you can't complete no damn divorce in 2 weeks, okay? I'm sure it's way more to it than that. But yeah, for the show's sake, he's saying that he's divorced. And I was thinking to myself, like, okay, even on the after party show a couple of weeks ago, his wife was saying that they were still married. But then I was thinking, like, well, maybe she was trying to go by the timeline of the show back then and not necessarily what's going on with us today, okay? Because you know that they filmed this show a while ago, so maybe she was just trying to stay current with what happened on the after party and saying that we not divorced yet. So I don't really know Baby Nee's about this divorce, okay? We gonna have to check that out a little bit more. But you know, Jock, he all soft voice and saying, you know, just like, I just realized that you the woman for me, you know, and I'm not trying to be out there with Cena. I'm not trying to make you look crazy no more. You know, I'm ready to, you know, be a man and be there for you and all of that bullshit. It's working, like I said, on Baby Nee, slowly but surely. But she's still not quite ready to just jump 100% back in, but she's definitely leaning that way. She asked him, okay, if we work this out, what's gonna be different? He's like, look, baby, what I just said is I'm getting this damn divorce, okay? That's doing a whole lot more than what I have been doing thus far. So let's you know, baby steps, Baby Nees. I don't know why that's so funny to me. So anyway, now Jock has got to make good on his promise and let Cena know that, you know, it's him and Baby Nees forever. So she is at, I think they call it Monkey Joe's out here. It's a little, got a bunch of shit for kids to do, ball pits and, you know, a bunch of swings and trampolines and shit there for the kids. They're having a play date, I guess. And Jock has taken this time to tell that ignorant ass Cena that he is going to work shit out with Baby Nees. Okay, well, you know, Cena is not feeling that. She was just like, you going back to that bitch? This is the same shit you told me when I was pregnant. I was just like, well, why the fuck you still with the fool? If the nigga keep on doing the same shit, what do they say? When you make the same mistakes and expect a different outcome, you setting yourself up for failure every fucking time. So Cena mad at him. She starts swinging. He's just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, I know you're not trying to fight me here with all these kids around. You know, Cena don't care. I'm tired of you. You always doing this. And such and such and such. She's swinging on. I said, Mona. Now, we done sunk to a new low when we fighting at Monkey Joe's, y'all. Okay? Why are you doing this with these kids around? I'm sure the shit was set up. But still, it's just a bad look. It's just a bad look for everybody, especially Cena. Like, you got these twins here. You willing to fight with your baby daddy in front of... It's just stupid, y'all. Now, Mimi, she said that even though she and Dime started off rough, you know, she's still trying to make good on her promises. First things first, we got to go and apologize to Jazzy Faye for all of the shit that went down in his office that day. She wants to see if he'd still be willing to listen to some of Dime's music. And I was like, shit, we want to hear some of that shit too, okay? Because if we just got to go on that so disrespectful bullshit, like, she's just telling Jazzy, you know, that she's sorry. Okay, the bitch is a fucking stripper. So the bitch got stripper mentality. She don't really know how to fucking act. And Jazzy Faye was just like, yeah, she don't have no fucking home training to come up into my studio and turn up like that. Yeah, I don't have time for her. I'm not surprised that Faye is feeling some kind of way about Dime because she did act a fool in his studio. But at least he seems sincere about accepting my apology. So maybe there is a chance for us to do some work together. I'm just like, girl, when it come to Dime, good luck. So Jazzy Faye was like, yeah, I'm done with Dime. Don't want to hear nothing with her. Okay, but you know what? I'd be willing to hear something from the Fox girl. Mimi is excited, like, you'd work with Fox? But we all remember that Tiffany Fox was pretty much through with Mimi. The last time I saw her, she basically told me to go F myself. So now it looks like I have some more apologizing to do. Y'all just ass kissing left and right, y'all. Po Mimi. So she goes to meet with Fox. And Fox says, look, I don't have nothing against Mimi as a person. I think she's pretty cool as a person, but the bitch just don't know what she's doing as a manager. Now, Mimi, again, you guys, she got the grovel. I was just like, Mona, please get this girl a friend next season. She just needs somebody that she just ain't always kissing their ass and saying sorry to, okay? What the fuck Claudia Jordan doing? She ain't gonna be on nothing. She done got kicked off everywhere. Put Claudia down on this show and let her and Mimi be friends because they supposedly are good friends in real life. So, you know, just 1, 2. It's all done. See what I did there, Mona? Mimi starts off her speech with Fox like she's giving a damn testimony at church. First and foremost, I want to apologize for the madness at Jazzy's. I didn't think that it would have been all of that, and that's all my fault. She said that she's still learning, but you know, she knows that she won't make that mistake again. Tiffany just appreciates the fact that she owned up to her mistakes because people just don't do that in this business. So she's willing to kind of at least sit there and listen to Mimi. I like you, girl. We ain't doing that manager shit, but if you can, you know, get this shit worked out and hook me up with some producers, and you know, we can make this album work. I think Tiffany knows that Mimi knows a lot of people. You know, she's got Stevie, she's got Jay-Z. She knows Jazzy Faye, she knows Jermaine Dupri, she knows Brian Cox. Like, she knows a lot of music people out here. So, and you guys know that Mimi used to be a video hoe back in the day. Okay, so maybe that's why she know a lot of them. Fox was just like, if we can do this, I'd be willing to work with all of them. We just ain't gonna put a title on it. So, you know, looks like Mimi done got Tiffany back on her side. Now it's time to work with Dime. She just need to find somebody who's a little bit more adept with working with, you know, your ghetto, ratchet, classless type of artist, okay? And who should that be but Jermaine Dupri? Jermaine Dupri is a super producer, and Dime cannot embarrass me in here today. So I had a nice little talk with Dime, and I'm expecting her to be on her best behavior. Bitch, sit your pink hair, big booty ass over there and shut the fuck up. So, you know, Mimi is talking to Jermaine and just saying, you know, where she's come from and how she was impressed with, you know, Dime's work ethic. They put the damn song on, you guys. And Jermaine Dupri is sitting there listening to the song like, nigga. His face didn't change or nothing. You know, he didn't do the head bob or nothing. He just sitting there listening to, you know, so I said disrespectful. I said disrespectful. Whatever the fuck. He was listening to that shit, and when it's over, he was just like, okay, so this is stripper fight music. Okay, just let me stripper fight music. Yeah, I'm sure that we be able to get that shit, you know, playing out here in Atlanta, because the bullshit that they play out here, that sounds just like that. So yeah, we should be able to do something here, okay? We maybe can do some business together. So Dime is happy. She's made a good impression on Jermaine Dupri. Mimi is happy. She tells Dime that, you know, here's this contract. Look it over with your lawyer, and if everything checks out right, okay, whatever the fuck she says, sign that bitch and give it back to me, and I'm gonna be your damn manager, okay? MF for life. So Kalina, she let Tony fuck her head up about Deb. Okay, she said that all of a sudden that, you know, Deb lost a lot of clients, and she just not really sure what Deb can do for her. And she's trying to figure out if Deb is a bad manager. Now listen here, ain't nobody fixing to talk bad about my Deb, okay? Ain't nobody fixing to sit there and talk bad about my Miss Debbie. Y'all, you ain't gonna do it today, Kalina. Now why the fuck you didn't think about all of this before you went and talked to Deb? Wouldn't it have made more sense for you to research Deb Atney before you just go by the word of Rasheeda? Why all of a sudden Rasheeda's word ain't no good no more? Well, we know why, because Rasheeda ain't did shit, but Rasheeda never hooked up with Deb, not in that way. After the fact, you feeling all big and bad about yourself when just a couple of days ago, bitch, you was in her office crying and carrying on, asking for her help. You don't know what to do. All of a sudden, the shit didn't came into focus for Kalina. If anything, if Deb don't do not one damn thing for Kalina, she ain't gonna be no worser off. Worser. Okay? Shout out to Future. And it ain't gonna be no worser. Y'all done forgot what I was saying. So anyway, she sits down with Deb. The last time I saw Kalina, she was a train wreck. I know it's a whole lot of things going on in that life that's tearing up her career. The fact that she's in my office tells me that maybe she's worked things out with her husband. Hopefully she's ready to work. So Kalina tells Deb that Tony told her that she needs to look around some more. Deb says, well, look, that's your man. Okay, so if he's telling you that, like, where does that leave us? Kalina, you know, she was just like, okay, well, I just kind of want to know, what can you do for me? And you could tell by the way everybody is real antagonistic that this shit ain't gonna go well. So Deb is just like, wait a minute, slow your roll. This is what I'm hearing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, that's a grown-up thing to say. Like, let me make sure that I process this before I cuss your motherfucking ass out. What you're saying is that I'm getting a privilege right now. Kalina says, yes, bitch, you best to ask somebody. Do you know who I am? Do you know what I got going on, bitch? I makes money in my sleep, okay? I don't really need you like that. And I was just sitting there like, okay, so then when did this cockiness come in? Okay, now listen, the shit that Kalina was saying is all stuff that you should ask somebody. You should never get into a contract with somebody without trying to find out exactly what it is that they can do and if you guys are a perfect match. Not saying that, but it's all in the delivery. You ain't got to be coming up at me like this, because bitch, you was just crying on my fucking shoulder. You was going on and on about what he ain't doing for you and what you want me to do for you, and I said that I would be willing to work with you. All you need to do is sign off, and then all of a sudden the nigga get to talking to you and you come back at me like this? Oh no, bitch, it ain't finna do that. Not today. That is not what it do. The shit that she was saying put Deb on the defensive, and I think that it would have put anybody on the defensive, because, you know, you can't just talk to me like this. Kalina said, you getting a diamond, and honey, Deb was just like, I'm getting a bag of trash. I said, not a bag, Deb. So the shit gets bad. Kalina was just like, you're not getting no trash. You don't know what I've done. I've done a lot. Deb was just like, bitch, I know the real story. I'm not really trying to be on here and blast you out. That ain't my stilo. Okay, I'm a grown ass woman, but I know your shit. Wait a minute. You try to come for me in my house? Okay, you coming for something different. All I know is my bills are paid. And Kalina couldn't say nothing but, okay, yeah, we are having a little bit of money problems. I said, oh, Kalina, somebody go sit this child down, tell her to go breastfeed and shut up. Okay, just going through. She postpartum. You guys, yeah. No, Kalina, no. You are not going to disrespect me in my home. Go find somebody else to take care of this empire that you have. I wish you all the luck in the world. We done, sweetheart. We done. I was just like, that's right, Deb. Everybody got time to be sitting here fussing with your fucking crazy ass girl. And I hate saying that because I like Kalina. But yeah, no, Kalina. Later on, Kalina's at the club. I guess Kalina's feeling herself a little bit more again. Okay, she's trying to be there supportive for her man as he drains they $75,000 in this damn club. Rasheeda shows shows up there. They're talking, and Rasheeda was like, how did the shit go with you and Deb? And she was just like, oh, it went bad. It just didn't go all that well. And Rasheeda's just like, really? While them two are talking, y'all, we get the shot and somebody getting out the car, and I was like, fuck baby knees doing that. I was like, when did Tammy's legs get so fucking fat? I was like, bitch, if them knees wasn't pudgy and soft and cushiony like baby knees, I know so. But yeah, you guys, it's Tammy. She walks in. Okay, she got her damn trench coat on, looking like she fixing to do something. She walks up to Kalina and was just like, oh, so I heard you was talking to Deb the other day. And Kalina was just like, yeah, I was talking to her the other day. And she was just like, well, you know what exactly was being said? And she was just like, I don't really understand why I need to tell you this because it's personal and it's business. But basically, I was talking to her about managing me, and it's not. And so, you know, she was just like, yeah, but you was telling her that she didn't know what to do and what could she do for you. And Kalina was just like, fuck, I'd ask anybody that. And like I said, that is shit that you should ask somebody. I just said it was in the delivery. And all of a sudden, what the fuck is when Tammy become a goddamn goon? She gonna come in there, what exactly is she gonna do? Although that'd been a fight, because they both some fucking thickums. But when you look at Kalina got that damn, you know, she got the crazy behind her. So maybe I'd have put my my money on Kalina. But yeah, you know, they got to arguing. Then Tammy was just like, well, do you know who she is? And she arguing, okay, I'm real protective of my mother-in-law. Whatever. That shit was stupid. Okay, Rasheeda co-signing on Tammy like that's family. Yeah, all of that is fine, but don't come in here like you fixing to, you know, bitch, we fixing to fight. Don't do that. So yeah, they argued. Finally, security, everybody jumps in the middle of them because it's starting to look like they gonna fight or whatever, and you know they dragging Tammy out. But I was just like, in real life, is Tammy really coming to somebody else's club to try to take up for her damn mama when we all know that Deb could handle Kalina with no problem? Mona, please. Alright, you guys, let me hurry up and get off of here. I gotta run in Target real fast. We are out of toothpaste. When I tell you this bitch almost broke her fingernail trying to get that damn toothpaste out that tube. Bitch, I done ran shit over that tube and was pushing my thumb through. I said, nah, Roxanne, now you got to do better than this. So, yeah, I'm gonna run into Target, go get the toothpaste, and then take it on back to work. You guys, I've fucking been in this car forever. So, yeah. Anyway, you guys, make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.